You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, how long has it been now since Shannon Sharpe has been away from ESPN? If you guys remember, when the set scandal came out, Shannon Sharpe, well, not exactly when it came out, but a little bit after it came out, Shannon Sharpe said he was actually leaving ESPN and that he would actually return for the NFL season. Well, guys, we're only about a month away from the Hall of Fame game? Shannon Sharpe is still not on ESPN. He also canceled his tour as well. What is going on with Shannon Sharpe? Now, I believe, guys, that the higher-ups at ESPN told Shannon Sharpe, hey, you got to go. You got to go. Because we all heard the audio, man, where he actually threatened to choke his side piece. It was a very, very bad look for Shannon Sharpe. And before that, guys, remember, Shannon Sharpe also had that Instagram sets audio, I guess you can say, because it really wasn't a tape, where he was getting it on with some lady. And it was on Instagram Live. He said he didn't know. A lot of people not buying that. And then this tape actually comes down too. Yeah, the higher-ups at ESPN definitely told Shannon Sharpe, you got to go. I think Shannon Sharpe was fired. Now, on paper, no. But I do believe he's done at ESPN. Even Stephen A. Smith said that, it didn't look like Disney was going to have that with Shannon Sharpe. I mean, the young lady was like, 22 years old now or something like that. She got with Shannon when she was like, 18, 19, something like that. And she's suing him for $50 million. And Shannon Sharpe actually tried to settle that with her. But I believe she rejected it. And now Shannon Sharpe is on the streets doing his own thing. I don't think he's going to return to ESPN. And now we actually have a former ESPN employee that's coming out and echoing the same thing that I'm saying. And this is a guy that I don't usually agree with too much, but I believe he's right on the money with this. I'm talking about Dan Le Batard. Let's get into this, guys. Right over here. Dan Le Batard thinks Shannon Sharpe is done at ESPN after the bombshell sexual assault scandal. And I agree. Says here, the Shannon Sharpe era at ESPN is all but over. That's what Dan Le Batard speculated Tuesday following the Pro Football Hall of Famer's bombshell sexual assault scandal that rocked the sports world this spring, when Sharpe was accused of rape in a $50 million civil lawsuit and subsequently stepped away from the worldwide leader. Nah, I think ESPN told him, you got to go. I don't think this is on Shannon Sharpe's own doing right here. But this is what Dan Le Batard said. He said, quote, I guess we probably all know at this point that Shannon Sharpe is not likely to ever work at ESPN again, right? Le Batard, a former ESPN host, said on the Dan Le Batard Show with Stu Gatz when discussing Matt Kellerman's upcoming broadcast return to Netflix for the Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford fight. And it goes on down here, quote, I think we can reasonably assume that Shannon Sharpe would like it to look like he has a chance to return, but I don't know that you can be Disney and allow any of what happened there. Yeah, that's why I said it, guys. I said when Shannon Sharpe came out and said he was stepping away, no, I think ESPN told him, you're going away. You're going away. And we haven't heard up to this point, guys, about any return to ESPN with Shannon Sharpe. None. Zero zilch. I don't think Stephen A. Smith has even mentioned it as well. because I truly do believe that Stephen A. Smith even knows, yeah, Shannon's done at ESPN. He's done. Sharpe, 56, joined ESPN's First Take in 2023 after his departure from FS1's Undisputed with Skip Bayless earlier in the year. In April, the legendary tight end was named in a complaint filed in Nevada State Court alleging assault, sexual assault, battery, and sexual battery. The plaintiff claimed Sharpe sexually assaulted her multiple times in late 2024 and early 2025. Sharpe denied all allegations of coercion or misconduct. In a statement, there was legal counsel who claimed the three-time Super Bowl champion's accuser shared a secretly recorded and heavily edited video with him, alleging to illustrate a non-consensual encounter. But the thing is, man, we heard what Shannon Sharpe said. Shannon Sharpe on that recording said, "Next time I see you, I'm going to choke you to death," or something like that, he said. And then she said, I don't want to be choked. And Shannon said, "Yes, you do. Yes, you do." So this was not a good look for ESPN, not a good look for Shannon Sharpe. Once that recording came out, Shannon Sharpe was cooked. He was cooked. And it mentions here that Shannon Sharpe stepped away, noting he anticipated returning at the start of the NFL preseason. Like I said, don't think that's going to happen. And this is exact words right here. Quote, "At this juncture, I am electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with these false and disrupted allegations set against me," Sharpe said in a statement at the time. You're done. You're done. Even though Stephen A. Smith actually wants Shannon Sharpe to come back, but I don't even believe Stephen A. Smith believes that he's coming back. It's actually out of Stephen A. Smith's hands. If you guys go back and listen to what Stephen A. said when Shannon Sharpe announced he was stepping away, it definitely seemed like Stephen A. Smith knew that Shannon Sharpe was finished. At ESPN anyway. And that seems to be the case. So a blind man could really see this, guys. A blind man could see this coming. We got it like a month away. We're a month away from the Hall of Fame game. What are we about? 2-3 weeks away from training camp. And still, no sign of Shannon Sharpe. I believe he's done. I don't think he's even announced a date when he's returning. I don't think so. Gonna leave it right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.